Well, thank you for joining today's webinar, People-Powered IT in Action, Changing Change Management at Jolisoft Corporation. I'm Matt Selheimer. I'm the VP of Marketing here at ITinvolve, and with me today is Jeff Pollard, the Senior Business Strategist at Jolisoft. Good day, Jeff. How are you?
Hi, Matt. Doing well.
Great. Well, thanks for taking the time to speak with everybody here today and share your experiences in leveraging the ITinvolve solution. Before we jump into the details on how you're leveraging ITinvolve, why don't you just tell our audience a little bit about Jolisoft's business and your role at Jolisoft?
Sure. Jolisoft is a software engineering company that's based out of the U.S. and Bolivia. We have roughly 450 employees, 375 of which are software engineers of some type. We build commercial software for companies around the world. A lot of it in real time with our customers, so we're working side by side with them in building the software that goes out the door. Like most of the industry, we've seen rapid growth over the last 6 or 7 years. Since 2006, we've seen a growth of between 20 and 25% year over year. That's really a huge number when you think about going from 72 people where we were 6 years ago to 450 today. We are a highly technical environment. When you put a lot of software engineers together, they always know best. They always have new ways of building things out, and usually it drives our IT guys a little crazy. Right now we're sitting at 1,200 managed devices in the environment. This includes servers, network devices, Wi-Fi, we have parallel systems for dealing with BYOD. We have RFID systems to manage equipment and people around the building. We are looking at changes that happen quite rapidly. A lot of them unplanned, a lot of them planned, but we're seeing 20 to 30 complex managed changes per month.
So what were some of the business needs or challenges that you were experiencing before ITinvolve, and what were some of the pressures that they were putting on your IT organization?
So one of the biggest things with growth is that your complexity grows as your people grow. What we saw was an environment with our new building. Our building space went from 50,000 square feet in 2006 to a little over 120,000 square feet today. Just the sheer volume of that space means it's more complex. We've also seen our employee growth go crazy. We're 6 times the number of employees that we were. We're 10 times the IT infrastructure that we were. The complexity of those numbers really aren't very linear. They're exponential. And it made our IT department even more stressed. While we were growing at such a rapid pace, our IT team really only roughly doubled in size. So our guys had a lot more to work on, a lot more to keep track of, and a lot of the things that we needed to do to define our environment, to organize our environment, became a secondary concern to the primary concern, which was keeping our clients actively working with our engineers. In our environment, most of our systems, I think like a lot of places, we were defined by our silos. So the network guys worked in their own group, the infrastructure guys worked in their own group, our communication guys, our desktop guys, the support folks for our engineers, they all kind of worked in their own space, and just by the nature of the things they worked on during the day, it wasn't common for them to work together. And when they worked together, the relationships were defined more by legend than they were by a written org chart or a written set of relationships. So you had these legend holders in the environment, maybe 1 or 2 guys that really knew all of the connections, all of the bits and pieces and how they worked together. It made change management very difficult. A lot of the change management was happening by conversation. Hey Joe, I'm about to make this change to this server. Who does it impact? If Joe's one of these legend holders, then great. He'll tell you the people that he knows about, but there were a lot of times where we didn't catch all the right people at the right time. So changes were hit or miss whether they were effective.